When even our darling Jesus, that should be a perfect representation of masculinity, cried. I've seen tweets like this over and over again, and it got me thinking of how we've been unfair to men as a society. When did masculinity mean denying men their humanity? So fathers have been seen as ATM in their houses or in their own homes, and they think that they are nothing there beyond what they have to give or what they have to provide. Have you ever called your father or your dad to just check up on him without asking for anything? Data shows that 1,400 men take their life daily, and don't be a reason why one additional man is added to that list. Always told to always be strong, to always be bold, to always have everything figured out. You cannot show emotions, you look weak. You have to always provide, you have to be a steady support, you have to be a rock. Because it is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month and Father's Day is around the corner, I would like to say that as a society, we need to do better. And when they show emotions, they are seen as lesser men or weaker men. When even our darling Jesus, that should be a perfect representation of masculinity, cried. I don't know how we've created this kind of toxic society for men. Men can't show emotions. They can't even enjoy simple things. And most friendship, even male friendships now based on banter, they can't really share deep conversations and struggles. And we need to do better. We need to create a safe space for men to talk. We need to kill the stigma associated to men speaking up or showing emotions. And we need not to shame men or make them feel like lesser men when they decide to be vulnerable and speak up. Like we've always been telling them, speak up, speak up. I've seen a couple of cases where men will speak up and they're being shamed. We don't need to worship men. We don't need to excuse their wrong behaviors, but we just need to simply care and be compassionate towards that gender. I recently had a conversation with my brother and my cousin where we're talking about how quite a number of children complain that their fathers are emotionally unavailable. And I had to come in that yes, that's a fact. Yes, some men are truly absent. Some men have what's their children. Some men have really been irresponsible, but not to excuse irresponsibility. What if some of the men that we claim are emotionally unavailable or emotionally absent were just seeking out ways to provide for their family because their worth has been tied to the ability to provide, and they feel like they are less of men if they don't provide for their family? And again, I'm not excusing irresponsibility. I'm just saying that maybe sometimes they just want to be seen and they want to be heard. And sometimes as children, I will not lie, we have not made it better for the fathers. And let me explain. Imagine how a conversation with a father goes like this: Daddy, how are you? If you have the course, your daddy, I need to pay my school fees. Daddy, I need to buy new clothes. Daddy, we need to pay. And the man's like, okay, the man is like, okay, sends receipts, and conversation ends. No, Daddy, how are you doing today? Daddy, I just truly want to check up on you. I want to ask, are you truly good? I'm not asking for anything today. Have you ever called your father or your dad to just check up on him without asking for anything? Because when you sometimes you even check up on him and say, how are you doing? I genuinely want to check up on you. Be like, so what do you need? Because he always thinks that is a means to an end. When you ask those kind of conversations, you genuinely don't care about him. You just want what you want. So fathers have been seen as ATM in their houses or in their own homes, and they think that they are nothing there beyond what they have to give or what they have to provide. I think when we empathize with each other, saying that maybe this party doesn't know any better, we can also unlearn toxic patterns that we have learned. Because the fact that you're carrying it well doesn't mean that it's not heavy sometimes and it doesn't hurt sometimes. So let's learn to communicate with our parents. So the wives, you need to be kinder to your partner. It's partnership. It's not for one man to carry alone. Oh, this my money is my money and your money is our money. Everyone in that school of thought, like, I'm side-eyeing you. You should do better. And I'm not trying to excuse irresponsibility. The Bible says that a man that cannot provide for his house is worse than an infidel. But also, seasons change. Businesses fail. A man that has consistently been a steady support to his family and is currently going through a challenging time should be supported by his loved ones, especially his wife. You should be with him, not against him. Especially when it comes to you and open up and is vulnerable with you. You should not use that as a tool during your conflict. The Bible said they were naked and unashamed, so you should not be shamed for being vulnerable to him. Create a safe space for your husband. Show him that this cannot be the end of it. This is not the end. It's going to get better. It's just a phase. We're going to go through it together. The Bible says two is better than one. When one is weak, the other one will help. Not the other one will abandon and leave one to just deal with it. And I think that some women that do not support their men in challenging times maybe grew under an irresponsible father, so they've not healed from that. Because they've not healed from that, they're not bleeding on the man that did not want them, and it's time to do better. Let him look less of a man for being vulnerable. Remember, they were naked and unashamed. Don't shame him for being naked. And to the men, The truth is that nobody can love you more than you love yourself. You need to love yourself. You need to give yourself a pat for a job well done. And even when you are challenged, things get better. It's just a phase. You will get better. You get out of it. There's hope for a tree, though it is cut down or the sprout of water. It will grow again. It will sprout again. Elijah was someone depressed. Even God had to tell him, just eat. Eat first because you joined this fast. I'm the only one that is like, this is a great exploit he did after I came out of depression. So things will get better. It's okay to show emotions. It's okay to unlearn toxic masculinity traits that you've learned. It's okay to seek help. There's strength in vulnerability. It's okay to create a great community of people where you can be vulnerable. It's okay to create friendship that is beyond banter, where you can really talk and not be shamed for speaking out. It's okay that you don't have everything figured out sometimes. It's okay to rant. It's okay to tell it to the Lord. Your worth is not only tied to your career, but to your ability to provide or to your ability to support. You are more valuable than what you have to offer. It's okay to just try. Yes, it is. This is what all of us should do. Create safe space for men where they can talk. Be compassionate, empathize with them. Don't shame men for being vulnerable. We're saying speak up now. When they speak up, it's not time to start shaming them or dragging them. Tell men it's okay to be emotional. You can share emotions, you can cry, you can reach out. It's okay to visit a therapist. It's okay to talk to God about it. And it's not going to mock you, it's not going to shame you. Come boldly to the throne room and obtain grace and mercy for help in times of need. And show men, tell them and re-emphasize that their ability or their worth is not tied in their ability to provide. Data shows that 1,400 men take their life daily, and don't be a reason why one additional man is added to that list. In the spirit of this conversation, I would like to say Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to potential fathers, spiritual fathers, biological fathers. So any man who has been a steady support to their family, their loved one, and the society at large. To every man who is trying to unlearn toxic masculinity traits, thank you for carrying the burden so well that we did not know that it was heavy all along. Thank you for loving. Thank you for showing support. Thank you for being strong for all of us. Thank you for doing a thankless job. We see you, we love you. The fact that you're trying to be a better version of yourself, even when you do not see a better example, you're trying to unlearn, relearn, and learn again. We are grateful for the gift of you. Happy Father's Day. And before you go, can you write an amazing thing your father or the men in your life of your father figure has done for you and appreciate them in the comment section? And call the men in your life today. Don't ask them for money, don't ask them for goodies, don't ask them for that designer bag. Just call them and show them that you love them and you appreciate them. Let's give men their flowers before they die. We love you and we see you.